Now, let's move on to some of the signs that you need to modernize your data management system. Now, a lot of these systems, particularly ClearCase and SVN, they haven't actually added any new features in many years. So these systems are actually open to security vulnerabilities. There's no patches, there's no integration into new modern tools. You know, when we look at things like new features and that type of thing, you know, what does that mean for the company in terms of security, in terms of management, things that they need to be concerned about?
Yeah, I mean, so it's, just from a quality of life for the end user. I mean, Subversion hasn't had a new feature added in since 2020. ClearCase has completely stopped all new development. It's in complete maintenance mode. The tools like CM Synergy have been end of life. We've talked to customers that came to us that didn't even know CM Synergy end of life that product, right? So it's not even being supported. These products are not delivering security fixes, so your environment is at risk. We are feeling and seeing across the board, every piece of software out there has now much stricter security requirements and maintaining, patches, etc. And then we're also seeing with these older tools, they just can't keep up. The system's lagging. People are waiting. They're spending more time waiting for their DM system to give them the files that they need or handle their changes. We're also seeing things like with a product like ClearCase, it's a non-atomic system. So if I'm checking in 100 files and halfway through, my desktop crashes, or way more commonly, I have a merge conflict on the 50th file, guess what? I've got 49 files that have been submitted. Now other users are taking, and there's 51 files that have been submitted, and they won't until I fix this merge conflict. That breaks the build, and it breaks the build for everybody. Everybody who pulls down those 49 files is now broken. It's a non-atomic system. A modern system, it's either all in or all out, right? So that completely prevents broken builds. How many times have you seen the email float around? Hey, everybody, stop checking in. I got to fix the build. It's broken, right? It's downtime, but people just, again, with complacency, they just accept it. But it is unacceptable in a modern environment.
Yeah, I think to also add to that, more modern tools can also handle branching or streams in a much more efficient way and allow parallel development to happen, almost seamlessly across teams. And then also the ability to have really fine-grained security down to that file level in that particular branch or stream that you are working on. And really, it does help the team to spend a lot less time, working with the tool than doing actual development. So it does free up the capability they have in terms of building great products rather than spending it trying to figure out, as you say, if all the files were actually checked in and the build is going to work. A more modern tool just takes care of that for you.
Yeah,
Now,
and like, can you just go back one?
sure.
And what we see it with these legacy systems, there's really two main attributes that are killing productivity. One, because these tools aren't designed to handle modern parallel branching scenarios, etc., at scale, or do it in an easy way. What we see companies do is they constrict the parallelism, right? They narrow it down, they dumb it down, they try to keep it as simple as possible to keep people out of trouble. Well, that's like taking water through a big pipe and now trying to squeeze it through a little pipe because it's just too complicated to do it the right way. So now you're slowing down the pipeline, you're slowing down development. And then even when it's with it simple down, the product is just slow. These products were not designed, these legacy products were not designed to handle today's modern scale. They were designed back when products had thousands of files for your entire project. Now they have millions of files, tens of millions of files, petabytes of data. These systems cannot handle it. So your end users get tremendous amount of their time wasted just sitting around waiting for the VM system to give them the data they need. You got to modernize.